I wanted to give a live demo, an automate Nightguard in browser editor with our Nightguard. So you got your minimum thickness, your retention, your crevice blockout, and your offset. And so we've selected those. You've drag and drop the upper and lower arch together. And then we go to our results page. And so now I click review. And so now I can scroll through these screenshots. And let's say I wanted a little more interior contact here. Well, what we have now is we have an editing feature where you click on edit. And what this is going to do is load a viewer and editor in your browser. So in your Chrome browser or your Safari browser, whatever browser you're using, as long as it's a modern browser with some basic 3D tools embedded, you don't have to download any special plugins, right? This works out of the latest version of Chrome off the shelf. So I load my case, and now I can interact with it. I can turn on and off the Nightguard. I can turn on and off the upper and lower arch, right? But let's say I want to view that lower arch in slight transparency, and I want to add just a little bit more contact here. So I've got my add tool, I got my radius and strength, and then so now I just go and add a little bit more interior contact here, 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 and I like that. I like that a little better. And then maybe I just want to smooth it out a little bit, right? And then my display, if I turn on my thin areas, so my occlusal contacts, it shows me where I'm close or making collision. And if I hit my thin areas, this shows me where it's below the 1.4 millimeters that I selected. So if I'm worried about any of these areas, I can just go in here and thicken them up. But you can see it was just very, very slight. It probably wasn't an issue at all. But I can make those changes. I just click done. And it's going to save. And then now my screenshots are the old screenshots before I edit it, so I can click update. I don't have to click update, but if you want to see the final screenshots, the official ones, again, you just click update. It'll take a few seconds for that to update. Again, you don't have to click update. You can just make your adjustments, click done, come back over to accept and download, and away we go. But what we can see here is I've got a much better uniform occlusal contact around the arch. And from here, I would just accept and download CAM, and I would just be saving this STL file wherever it is that I'm going to be printing it. And you can, when you accept and download once, you don't have to pay for it again, meaning if I accept and download it now, I'm going to pay, so because it was a 10-minute design, I'm going to pay $29.99. But if I download it now, I can log in and download it again at any other computer up to 7 days later, right? And so you can see that you have a list of undecided cases, last 4 hours, and last 7 days. And then after 7 days, they are deleted. So there's no long-term storage with 3Shape Automate.